Fennec is a good pick, especially when it comes to pushing. It has that ability to split push. At the same time, it has good free hits once it gets pretty well fed.
And for the last pick, as I said before, the Wonder Woman and Flash both going to Thailand Wildcards. Let's see if China has some plans to try and challenge these two power picks. But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure that, in my opinion, guys, I feel like China took away the Zenial, they took away the Liliana, the Lubu. I think when it comes to those trades, it's pretty much worth for China taking all those picks away in exchange for giving away the Flash and the Wonder Woman towards Wildcard. Go for the invade, zoning out the Lindes from the Might Golem area, but the Joker's right there to contest the Golem. The Killing Joke will be used to poke it down, but in the end, it's going to be Junjun taking away the Might Golem, but will he survive with this life? Junjun is low, they're focusing him down, but Liliana will be taking the first blood from Omen, and Wonder Woman going in for the execute will take down the Zenial.
Well, they have their reasons, and so far we have 4 people on Team China going here for the kill.
Very close there, so close for Junjun. One more hit from that tower, he would have been taken down, but looks like Drewy is coming in to try and fix his mistakes. Cyclone being used by Drewy, enough to zone out Yi-Chen. You don't give your enemies anything, not even a Vessel Dragon, not even a small cap, just even this escape here, because 98k facing against 4 members. Zenial came in with a respawn with a heal. Zenial going in onto Lindes for the secure right there. It's not yet over. The stun lock will be there, and with Fennec, Yi-Chen will get that Omen. I like that how Thailand Wildcards are doing their best to try and go for this tower race, but it's the fact that that's the reason why we see the Zenial banned out. That's the reason why many teams prioritize the Zenial pick. You leave it open just like that, you're gonna have this problem. You're gonna have a problem where, hey, let's dive this Lubu all alone. And you're wrong. You're gonna see the Zenial responding in, but looks like Thailand Wildcard, the Wonder Woman, is using the Brazen of Submission to try and escape. In a way, I think they were trying to match the DS lane push, but wait a minute, Romeo is up in the air.
Third attempt for Team China to go onto the Abyssal Dragon.
That's not gonna happen. Looks like Taos gets picked up again with the Wonder Woman there. And here comes Drewy, trying to zone out that Fennec. Pretty squishy, forced to recall, because why? That annoying Zenial was there for the quick response for the heal, leaving behind the Joker alone. He tried to flicker away, but you're not getting anywhere. There's the Lubu for the re-engage. Armor is pretty much fed. Every members have equally gold distributed amongst themselves, while Wildcards can't catch a break here. Drewy was actually locked down there, so but China can actually challenge that pressure. Looks like the Lubu is going in onto Taos. Taos is going to get stunned right there. There's going to be the Fennec tossing in that boomerang. Taos gets taken down by Yi-Chen. Meanwhile, Lindes getting under tower dove right there by China. That's an easy double kill for Fennec.
That's right, and that is a tower destroyed back there. Now you know the reason as well why Arum is a good pick, because Arum was able to hold on to Lindes right there. We see that the Lubu splitting, pushing on the top lane. We see the other members of Team China onto the mid side of the lane, and now they're kind of like a bit of confused on which side are they going to focus on.
Okay, we're seeing the Zenial here in the bot lane. We're seeing 4 members in the DSA top side. Okay, that didn't last long. Higher tower is gone, and that's going to be an easy D lead towards the Lindes. Romeo, what are you going to do there? You're going to try to back away? Are you going to do some side damage? The core is exposed, but I think China doesn't care because they're diving the core, and that's going to be for the taking with China.
China using this as an answer for an Alice Chulin here, because considering that Alice is a squishy hero when it comes to the early to the mid phases of the game, and Chognar here can be a good initiator for that.
And you didn't mention the Oman was open. Now it will be hovered on to Thailand Wildcard side with the Ryoma. Okay, we're seeing a lot of heavy pokes here coming in from Thailand Wildcards. But for China, they do have the Chognar. They have means to protect, means to cleanse, and a way to survive the lockdown coming from Thailand Wildcards. But as I always say in the caster desk, everyone, I mean, you can get the fanciest tools, fanciest cars, but if you can't even drive or use it properly, it is useless. It all comes down to proper execution, and I believe that both of these teams has what it takes to fully utilize these picks. But now, one thing has come into play is the way the invades would go. I mean, Wildcards has powerful invades here, but for China, I'm pretty sure they're forced to just give away some buffs towards wildcards.
That's true. Oh, by the way, I kind of borrowed your coat yesterday, so I have to apologize for
My
that.
coat?
Yes, proper execution. I borrowed that.
Okay.
And we see a Zephys right here. Very nice answer in response to Team Thailand's composition.
Okay, when you think about the Zephys guys, you can think of this guy as a tank, but I like him as more of an assassin. So Zephys is one of the most flexible heroes that we did see a staple throughout the Valor Cup Season 2 in our Valiant server. But when it comes to being played in the bootcamp, I'm pretty excited to see how China will utilize this pick. This concludes our drafting phase.
That is right, and we will see now both teams. I mean, they're already showing that they deserve to be on the spot of the boot camp right here, also into the World Cup. And
wildcards, but seeing how the lanes are being pushed in, they're trying to stop it here because 3 members of China are going in for that gank. Taos is quite low. Goodbye, Taos. Hello, first blood. But wait a minute. Okay, Yichen will be taking away that first blood.
Tolan in a very sticky situation there was successfully slain by Zephys.
But it's okay. Romeo has taken away the tower in the DS lane, but I'm pretty sure he's dead at this point. He won't get away with his life, but it's not going to be too worth for wildcards here. But looks like China are going for the contest here, but wildcards will take it away.
China, it's going to be difficult. Meanwhile, we see an engagement right here again.
From the China squad. Chaos Protection was used by China to survive the fight. It has been denied. They have lost their armor, so Taos has been taken down. But looks like the Alice will be cut off here. Lydia going in hard onto KSSA. KSSA has been taken down with Nanwan taking him down. Meanwhile, a re-engage coming in from the Zephys here. And looks like Nanwan will be up for grabs here. But in the end, the Liliana is gone. Chaos Protection has been used. Thailand Wildcard scrambling against China and cleaning up this fight. But look at Yichen going in for the Joker. What a decisive strike coming from the Zephys. Wait a minute, not over just yet. Yichen's quite low, but it'll be Kid. They have taken away. Wow. What a dive. Going up to Romeo. 4 members just destroying each Romeo and now removing the Omen from this fight. Now they're going in for a tower dive. Yichen leading the charge here, locking down the Alice with Junjun taking the Alice down. Chaos Protection has been popped by 98k to get out of that tower dive. Meanwhile, Taos may go for the flank here. Will stop. Won't come in anymore.
China wasn't able to respond to that in the nick of time.
Okay, looks like Jisheng wanted to go for an engage there. Romeo goes in with a hard one. That's going to be Junjun flickering over that wall. Romeo chasing down that Joker. Now they change towards the Lubu. Kid takes him down. Now it's going to be Yichen. You're forced to ult away. Same with Nanwan flickering away. They don't want to fight against Thailand Wildcards. They're kiting away. 98k is there for the quick response there, but looks like China will fight back against Taos. But here comes Romeo for the engage. Nanwan takes down the armor. Members of China's squad, they have the numbers advantage. 98k is slow, but it's fine. They don't care. They have the means to clear out that fight.
Meanwhile, Thailand here trying to attempt on getting onto the Dark Slayer because they see no potential enemies just yet.
Wow, this is great.
They will take it uncontested. My oh my, China, what are you doing? Why aren't you there?
Do it a way that this will force a game 3. I was expecting a game 3 there, and this will be the reward for wildcards if they don't get picked up like this, because Romeo was offering hot pressure in the bot side. Now Thailand has lost 1 member. China has the number advantage, but wildcards has the Dark Slayer buff. China, will they go for the engager? Yichen is trying to look for the right time to strike. Going in hard. It's going to be the armor, dealing that damage. Yichen, lockdown. Chaos Protection has been used to cleanse away from this fight. Wildcard going back. Now we're going for the flank. Here comes Jishuang for that engage. And here comes Nanwan for the onslaught string. China going in hard. Wildcard losing this fight. Kid and Jui, only one remaining in the mid-outer tower.
We see that Team Thailand's already come up together onto the middle side of the lane. They're going in for the tower. Will they get it?
98k survives for now. Looks at the high ground tower will still stand. Taos gets cut off here. Jishuang again with the decisive engage with the Lubu. 2 members melting away under that clash there. Looks like he does come back from the dead. Jishuang still engaging onto Kid. Kid does fight back. Kid is forcing out a flicker from Jishuang, forcing him out of that fight with Romeo going into his fight for that flag. Looks like 3 members of China has been wiped out.
Gotten right there. And seeing here that Team Thailand is already grouped up on the top lane and Omen being onto the bottom side of the lane.
Ah, yeah, Romeo trying to flicker away, but it gets cut off again. This is what happened to the Wildcards.
A split push, but Omen is here, going in for the engagement.
Nan will try his best to cover some damage for Jishrang, but he's pretty much tanking here. Romeo's taking a lot of damage. Okay, leave him for dead. He's done with Dewey going on an ultimate streak. What they're doing, guys, is called buying time, because look at your screens right now. You can see the timer of the Dark Slayer. 40 seconds left. I think this is pretty much dead meat for Yichen, but great wall hop there. Junjun forced to flicker away. Survives for now. 32 seconds left on the Dark Slayer buff. 30 seconds left. Will G-Shrek respond in time? 10 seconds left on this Lubu. 5 members of the Wildcards not stopping just yet. 98k buying at most of the time he can here. Looks like the Wildcard. They see the core. They see game number 3.
We know what an Omen does, and looky here. Looks like China's going for the Tulin and a Cricknack at that.
One of the pocket picks we normally see here in the bootcamp. So surprise coming from China. They're dishing out one of their comfortable picks entering our game number 3. So let's see. Choknar, Wonder Woman, great things. Tulen for the great burst of damage, but when it comes to objective control, I'm pretty much favoring Wildcard's pick because not only you get the Ryoma hover, you get to have the 2 raccoons, the goat, the Alice, the goat, the Alice being picked onto Wildcard's side. This is why most of the time we see double supports. Hasn't changed quite a bit actually. Casting from Season 1 to Season 2 and until now, I've always seen constant double supports. We see it on China. We see it on Wildcards.
Ooh, it's not going to be a Ryoma back there, Vulcan. It's gonna be a L'Oreal,
okay,
right?
It's better now.
Yeah, it's a better pick actually. They have more poking abilities when it's L'Oreal right there. But here on Team China, it looks like they're not gonna have any marksmen right here, but they're going to rely more on the Tulin and the Cricknack when it comes to damage right here.
Okay, challengers, we are ready to show you game number 3. Drafting phase has been finished off here. On your screens, you can see how it went so far. Cricknack will be shown in our game number 3.
Indeed. And what we see right here, the Tulin and the Chognar versus the L'Oreal and Alice here poking each other. And we see your favorite teamie on there to the rescue. But so far, we see no casualties just yet.
When you talk about casualties here, you want to point out that how... Wait a minute. Contest in the Abyssal Dragon side. China started it off, but can the Thailand Wildcard steal it away? No. China will secure the Abyssal Dragon. What a great response coming from the Zenial. Now Thailand Wildcard's outnumbered and the great heal. Gank in the top side. Look at that.
Yeah, that's right. We see here that the poking abilities of both sides of the team is exceptional.
Okay, rest in peace, teamie, because Zenial was there for the quick response. Looks like China will force a fight in this Riverside. Drui is going in. Great mobility, great resets here with that burst coming from the L'Oreal. That's enough for China to try and win this fight, but in the end, the Wildcards are forced out. They have lost L'Oreal, they have lost teamie. Now it's going to be a game of cleanup for China. Seeing how Chognar and Cricknack are rotating around the Abyssal Dragon side, but what's this? Quick response coming in. Okay. RIP Jinsek could not escape with the ultimate there, and looks like it's going to be a double wipeout in the DS lane with only Kid as the casualty here. Meanwhile, in the mid side, they're going in for the dive onto Drui. Drui survives. Chognar is here for the quick engage with the Chaos Protection with Alice healing out and the shield though. So
together with teamie and Alice, took that opportunity to take down that bottom side of the tower of Team China.
Okay, hold that thought there. Looks like a clash will happen in the mid side with Cricknack taking down the Lindes. Great, that is a sweet double kill for Yichen. Not stopping just yet. Takes down the Alice. This could potentially be the ace of the game as China will take down the Wildcards for a complete wipeout. Ultimates are all up for both teams.
But so far we see that the Zenial here is going into the bottom side of the lane. Of course, the China's over there to help as well.
Jisheng is forced out of this fight. Knows that all talents are up for the Thailand Wildcards. They can flicker in and out. Romeo's will be up shortly. Taos is taking out that. Pops the ultimate. He will survive. But for China, they will call in the Zenial ultimate for that heal. Romeo is low. Looks like Taos popped the ultimate for himself. Did survive, but in the end has expired. So China was able to take down Romeo.
True, and if you noticed a while ago that Thailand was just shoving away the minions so that the Team China can't go in, but due to that too much shoving, Team Thailand was managed to get caught by China's
oh
plan.
boy, Tao's going in with a 22 for a 2-man stun, but it'll be 98k, shutting it down. Forced to pop that KS protection, but it won't be enough for the Wildcards to win this fight. But hang on, they're being chipped down. They're letting the Lindis, they're letting the L'Oreal go in for the cleanup here. But will China stop it in its tracks? It will be the Toland wiping it out here, and Nanwan going for that snipe.
2-1, and they're successfully already destroying that mid tower right here.
Yes, the high ground tower has been exposed. China may end this game here if they don't do anything. Nanwan taking some shots from the core. Here comes Teamy with a putty tooth. Can he delay the end? Can he try and stop the Zenial? Yes, he does. Buying more time for the wild cards. Pokes happening by the L'Oreal. They're trying to weaken the members of China.
Meanwhile, the Zenial here already took down the bottom side of
oh
Team Thailand's tower.
Alice is gone. This is bad news for the Wildcards. Can they try and win this fight? Yes, they can. Look at the damage coming from Drui. The mobility from the L'Oreal. Drui is still alive here. He can do something to try and melt the members of the China squad. But I guess he's being overwhelmed here. Wait a minute. Drui is still alive. Oh my god! Drui is doing it! What an ace!
What an ace! That was a very close call. Good game coming from Drui right there.
Meanwhile, in the Dark Slayer area, Taos will face against two members. Putty but a great stun there. Taos is going to get it off. Taos did not pop the ultimate in time. Taos has been taken down. Drui going in on the Jungler. Drui getting it away here. Drui will be chunked down here. But meanwhile in the core, looks like China will be the one to end this game. Drui has committed too much to the DS. And now China flooding into the tower here, flooding into the base. Ji Shuang is still under core. KSA, only one remaining. But with that L'Oreal, they cannot defend this. But Drui came back from the dead, trying his best to... tried his best to just clean it up under core. It won't happen.